Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. We're playing against the Vietnamese alliance in Equalizer war. And let me just start off by saying I saw the new troops and I'm seeing it now more prevalent. And they are just so strong on defense. Like, especially I saw them on some of the Toon, the first season heroes, and they are just so strong. I saw Obacan with almost like 4K HP. Like, it's just ridiculous with the whole resist and all that. It's going to be very prevalent on defense. And I saw that the mana boost or the mana bonus is 11% instead of the 20%. So I don't think it's going to be a thing on offense, except on very fast heroes and rush war, because that's all you need for the 6 tiles. It's 11%. But other than that, I don't think it's going to be very prevalent on offense. Maybe I'm wrong, but you'll see it definitely in rush war on these defenses with heroes that are going to be really tough to die before they fire off their special. I mean, I've played against Ludwig, and he's very tough. And I just found out that, of course, like, I've been saving my troops token, and found out that those troop tokens are not going to be useful in summoning for those new troops. So you have to actually purchase gems to do it, which I'm not going to do. Haven't decided which troop I'm going to convert to. I'm just waiting for now, but we'll see. I mean, you're going to see those defenses going to be filled, especially now that troops leveling is easier. You're going to be seeing those troops filled, and it's going to be really tough. And I think this is going to be my last straw in this game. If it becomes too frustrating, I'm just going to, might downgrade my alliance even further or just quit the game altogether. Just depends. But for now, I'm gonna stick with the game. Anyway, the thing I want to talk about today is AI. And I've been seeing AI over the last couple of years it made some significant stride in terms of technology and how it progressed. And not only did it make a good, um, you know, evolution when it comes to this, it's the evolution of this, or even the advancement in AI, has just advanced so much that it's very scary. It's really scary. And even the father of AI came out saying that how dangerous it is for us to make these advances very fast, because it's just the things that you can do with AI now. It might not seem the most significant, but even now, there's still a lot of things that you can do with AI that's very significant. I mean, look at ChatGPT. Um, it's changed so many people's lives. I mean, you have people. Um, I don't know if you know this, but you have people making like tens of thousands a month of ChatGPT stuff. Like, you can write anything, and what used to take you, days, tasks, days, or even weeks to finish, can be done in like a few seconds. Like, this is how ridiculous it is. Like, people are using it for all kinds of stuff, um, and they're making businesses out of it, and they're monetizing it in a smart way. Now, I will say, there are good things about it, and there are bad things about it. But and I really think that the bad things outweigh the good things here. And hear me out on this one. I mean, look, the good things, and you can see. I don't know if you saw the whole debacle about Sam Altman, the CEO of ChatGPT, where he, came out initially and said how ChatGPT should be controlled by the government and whatnot, and then there was this whole debacle about the company and the board, and then he got fired, and then he got hired again, and all of that. But anyway, he was talking about how there are good things about it, about things like, you're going to have your own, everyone is going to have their own teacher, everyone are going to have their own like medical advisor and all that stuff. And that's good. That's not bad. But then there's the other side. I forgot the name of the father of the AI, the one who started all of that, and how he quit doing it and just started coming out in interviews saying how bad it is and the advancement that we're making so fast and it's going to be ahead of us and it's just going to lead to some significant consequences. And I see AI the same way I see social media. And I talked about social media in one of my previous videos and how social media are good and bad, but overall it had a worse effect on society than the good it did. But anyway, I mean, some of the things I heard about AI, like one of the big things that people are talking about, or at least, the people who made the, significant advancement in AI, talking about how bad it is. It's threatening to humanity. Like, you can imagine a Terminator scenario happening where it becomes so automated that it doesn't need human beings. If anything, it starts controlling human beings. And the thing that worries a lot of people is that not that it, because it will reach a level where it can manipulate people at a society level. The scary thing is, ChatGPT can execute things, but you can't control how it executes it. So things like a dictator telling ChatGPT, I want you to control the masses. ChatGPT will do that. I mean, it's not going to do it now at the extent of how it's controlled now, but I'm talking about the future. It will do that, but how it does it, no one knows. And that's what's scary about it, because it's just, it executes these orders, but it can be harmful the way it does it. And it really is going to be scary when that happens. Other than that, I mean, you've got people relying on ChatGPT so much on their homework and whatnot, and you might have, and it's very hard to detect, by the way. I mean, I know there are apps or whatever, or websites that can say that this is generated by ChatGPT, but those are wrong. I mean, you heard about the story about this college professor who failed half of his class because he entered all of their homework into that AI detector and said that these are all generated by AI, but it turned out that it's not, and the website was faulty, and a lot of them are. So sometimes it's really difficult to know, and I don't know. I mean, we might reach a level where we do, but for now we don't. The other thing is, and I've seen this, and this scares me out a lot too, is you've seen video AI generated, and they're slowly starting to resemble real human beings, and it will, it will reach a level that it's going to be hard to differentiate between real human beings and AI versions. And it's going to be, when we reach that level, the world is going to be so confusing, because at that point, who do you believe? Like, do you really believe video cameras and surveillance cameras, or people videoing on their phone? Like, anything can be AI generated, and it can be, forged. So I don't know how that's going to be controlled, to be honest. Like, it's going to be very scary when that happens. And as with all advancement, obviously scammers jump on that. Evil people, I would call them. Not just scammers, evil people. they even evolve with these things. I've heard there's a report about people using it already where you can talk to someone over the phone and they take your voice footprint, um, or your voice print. So when they talk to you over the phone over an extended period of time, I don't know, a minute or something, they can replicate your voice and say anything. So there was a scam that was done where someone came out with one of those, how you receive those random calls, the spam calls or whatever, and someone talked to them. It was a girl that talked to one of those scammers, and they got her voice, replicated it, and starting and for somehow they got her family members' numbers, and what they did is they call the family with her voice, sounding like she's crying, that she's kidnapped and demanded a ransom, but they wanted it now, so that the family didn't have time to actually call her phone or think about it. And obviously, it's very scary, and they scam people like that. It's just a scary world, and it got me thinking that if people are going to use AI like that, especially now you see if you open up YouTube and you open up AI videos, you see these generated videos of people doing weird stuff like Donald Trump eating spaghetti and I don't know, like Obama doing jump jacks, and it was all kind of weird thing. And obviously, it's AI, but it just, I feel like it's going to be something that's going to be more realistic over time, and it just makes me worry because if you have any digital footprint online, like in Instagram, whatever, people can steal that and generate AI and use your face and whatnot to do all kinds of nasty stuff. So you just have to be careful, and I know I'm a pessimistic when it comes to that stuff, but it just worries me when I think about it. But it's one of those things that just gonna have to wait and see. I know they were saying something about there's gonna be control over what goes out there, and what kind of things that you can do with ChatGPT, like you can't generate real people's faces and whatnot. But as you know, with everything, like people will do it. Like we'll have a way around it, and once people know how to create AI and whatnot, they're gonna have they're gonna do evil stuff with it, like with everything. You get the good stuff, and you got bad people in this world doing all kinds of bad stuff. And it's just going to be interesting. I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things that I'm just going to say we'll have to wait and see. And looking into ways to kind of protect myself, even though I'm not, someone that people would come after. You never know, man. You never know in the future what you would become and what people would do. That's just something that people do, and you climb your way up, and some people are just jealous and just going to bring you down. That's all I had to say about ChatGPT and AI. Anyways, you can see had a pretty good war. Not the toughest team that I played against, but still it did well. And looking at this general score, we're doing really good. I think we're definitely going to win this war. But yeah, that's all about AI, and that's what I want to say about this, and the troops as well. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.